Here we have AP calculus AB problem. Okay, let's go with the information. If f of x equals to ln x where 0 less than x less than or equal to 2 and x squared times ln 2 where 2 less than x less than or equal to 4, then the limit x approaches to f of x is. Okay, here we have a piecewise function and we have to evaluate this limit, that is limit x approaches to f of x. And this 2 is the transition value in the given piecewise function. Whenever we have a piecewise function and I want to evaluate the limit for the given function at the transition value, what I have to do is I have to evaluate the left side limit and right side limit of these two. So both of them must be equal and finite. Then only this limit exists. Otherwise, it does not exist. Okay, so first let me write the left side limit, that is limit x approaches to negative f of x. So here I am writing negative sign at the top of 2. So it indicates it's a left-sided limit. Let me draw a number line and let me write 2 on the number line. So here x approaches 2 from its left side. So when x approaches 2 from its left side, all the values over here are less than 2. Now in these two pieces, we have to consider the piece for f of x where the value of x is less than 2. So clearly in the first piece, that is when f of x equals to ln x, we have x is less than 2. So when x approaches 2 from its left side, we have to consider the first piece ln x for f of x. Let me do it over here. Limit x approaches to negative. So for this f of x, we have to plug in this ln x. So because for this piece only, the value of x is less than 2. So ln x. This negative sign does nothing with the calculation part. It indicates the left-sided limit, that is x approaches to from its left side. Okay, now next step what we can do is we can plug in the given limit of x for the x over here. So when I do so, I'm getting ln 2. So now I have evaluated the left-sided limit of x approaches to for the given function f of x. It results ln 2. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to evaluate the right-sided limit of x approaches to f of x. Let me write over here. Limit x approaches to positive f of x. So here I am writing a positive sign because this time x approaches to from its right side. When x approaches to from its right side, all the values above over here are greater than 2. Now in the given piecewise function, we have to consider the piece where the value of x is greater than 2. So in this piece, the value of x is greater than 2. So for this f of x, we have to plug in x squared times ln 2. Let me do it. Limit x approaches to positive. So for f of x, we have to plug in the second piece, that is x squared times ln 2. Okay, as I said, for this negative sign, so this positive sign will do nothing with the calculation part. So now what we have to do is we have to plug in the given limit of x, that is 2 for x over here. Then I'm getting 2 square times ln 2. So the evaluation of this 2 square is 4. There is 4 times ln 2. Now I have evaluated the right side limit of x approaches to. Okay, now let's consider the results of the left sided limit of x approaches to, the right sided limit of x approaches to. So both of them are finite, but both of them are not equal. That is, limit x approaches to from its left side of the given function f of x. Limit x approaches to from the right side of the function f of x are not equal. Since the left side limit and right side limit are not equal, so limit x approaches to f of x does not exist. The correct answer choice for this question is E.